I didn't want to buy a wedding ring, not because there's anything wrong with that, but because I had no idea what I wanted. So instead, I decided to design my own. I 3D printed dozens of rings, wore plastic prototypes for weeks, printed them in metal, scrapped entire designs. Some designs were uncomfortable, some were ugly, one of them almost worked, and eventually I had one CNC'd out of titanium. And this is the ring I'll actually wear for the rest of my life. When I started looking for wedding rings, I assumed it would be easy. You walk into a shop, try a few on, and pick one, and done. Except none of them felt right. So instead of guessing and buying something expensive I might regret, I figured, what if I just make one? The first problem was I don't actually know my ring size. So I did the most logical thing and I 3D printed a bunch of ring size guides. I printed multiple sizes and tried them on throughout the day. I noticed how they felt when my hands were cold and warm and relaxed. Once I finally settled on a size that felt right all day, I could actually start designing. I jumped into Fusion and made a very rough mock-up, just a basic ring with all the proportions I thought I liked. I knew a few things to start. I like wide rings, around 10mm, probably titanium or tungsten, nothing fancy. So I printed the first version in PLA. And honestly, it looked fine, but wearing it was a very different experience than just looking at it. Once I had the basic shape, I started experimenting. I made more abstract designs with different profiles, different edges, and different thicknesses. Some of them were bad, like objectively bad. But that's kind of the point. Every bad design helped me figure out what didn't work, which is way more valuable than just guessing. And because they were just plastic, I could print a new one in 5 or 10 minutes, then wear it right away and learn something immediately. After wearing the rings for a while, something became really obvious. Wide rings are great until you try to close your hand. Because the ring was 10mm wide all the way around, it would dig into my finger whenever I tried to grip something. It wasn't painful, but it was quite uncomfortable, so I redesigned it. I added a cutout on the underside of the ring, and it's thinnest where it touches your palms and wider where you actually see it. It looks the same from the top, but it's way more comfortable to wear. Finally, I designed and 3D printed a custom box for my ring. With magnets to hold it closed with a nice snap. And I used a 3D model of the ring to create the perfect cutout to hold the ring perfectly in the box. At this point I thought, okay, let's try this in metal. I sent the design off to a 3D printing service and had it printed in titanium and stainless steel. And it worked structurally, but the surface finish was really rough. You could see and feel all the sintered metal texture. I could have polished it, but I didn't have the tools or the time. And honestly, I just don't have the interest. So instead, I decided to try something better. I sent the design off to be CNC machined in titanium. This time I used PCBWay. They didn't sponsor this video, but they were kind enough to send me the footage of the ring being made, which is incredibly cool to see. When the ring arrived, it looked amazing. Even with the basic machine finish, it has a really clean industrial look. But there was still a problem. It was too thick, and I also noticed a few design issues that only showed up when I had the real thing. So I went back again and thinned out the ring slightly and adjusted the size a bit, and then refined the cutout. I printed a few more plastic versions and wore them and tested them for a bit, and then finally sent the design back to be CNC machined out of titanium. This time it was right. It's comfortable, it feels solid, the cutout works perfectly, and even without polishing, the finish is surprisingly good. Yeah, it's a simple ring. I could have bought something similar, but making myself, testing it and refining it and understanding exactly why it works, it made it personal. And that's why it matters. This isn't just a ring I wear, it's a ring I made. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. It's a great example of how useful 3D printing can be. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.